Hey everybody, this is Juan, editor at kicksonfire.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Nike Zoom Soldier 8 with FlyEase technology. Picked this up because it's a really cool story, and it's going to go to somebody who really needs it. Picked this up at Nike.com. I think it's only available at Nike.com right now. So here's a closer look at the shoe. So you might think, well, this is basically the Nike Zoom Soldier 8. It's been out for almost a year, over a year now. So what's so special about it? Well, this version of the Zoom Soldier 8 was designed for Matthew Walzer, who is the famous Nike letter kid who famously wrote a letter a couple years ago to CEO Mark Parker, and mentioned that he couldn't wear Nike shoes because he has cerebral palsy, and that basically makes it difficult for him to tie shoes. It actually makes it practically impossible, so he has to have someone tie his shoes for him. And since he was actually at the time almost going to become a college freshman, he wanted to go to college, but he didn't want anybody tying his shoes for him. So he wrote that letter and basically said, if it was great, it'd be cool if they could design shoes that did not allow for him to require help in order to put on a pair of Nike shoes. So took a couple years, prototypes. Walzer worked with Nike, especially with Tobie Hatfield, on a couple different prototypes, including the Hyperdunk, I believe was one of the first ones that he got. And this is the first one to actually come to market, the Zoom Soldier 8 FlyEase. So like I mentioned, this is basically the Zoom Soldier 8, but the big difference is that you can see here, you can't lace them up. You can see, I believe this is Flywire. They're already pretty much tied together, so there's no lacing required. Makes it different is this. You see, open the strap, kind of still looks like the Zoom Soldier 8, and it even has the zipper styling of the Zoom Soldier 8, but the difference is it wraps around all the way down here. So you can see, we'll open it up, see, and then it opens up like that. And then you're practically just sliding your foot in right there. So it's pretty revolutionary. And I'm not going to say that Nike is the first company to ever design. That's a beetle. Whoops. So it's, like I said, Nike's not the first company to ever design shoes for people with disabilities or anything like that. But because they are such a huge company and they have huge marketing, and they have just a huge outreach, and people will notice when Nike does stuff, it's going to build awareness for this. So it's a very cool thing that they are doing something like this for people with disabilities. So as you can see, and then when someone puts the shoe on, slide in, they just zip it back up. See, alright, see right here, and then the strap goes back on, and there you go. So super cool again on Nike's part. See, one of the things that also makes the shoe different. See right here, there's this patch badge right here, and it's got an asterisk right there. So again, this is really super cool on Nike's part. It's available on Nike.com right now. I believe it's for, I think it was for $130. Let me check the box. Let's see, right here. Alright, the Zoom Soldier 8 with FlyEase, and spelled differently. From what we've seen from the press releases and all that stuff. And yes, it does go for $130. These are limited for a reason. Hopefully resellers aren't jumping on it like they do for other shoes, because these shoes have a purpose. These shoes are designed for people who actually need it. And eventually when this thing picks up and they develop the technology even further, make it even easier for people to wear. I mean, one of my worries also is that the zipper, not that I'm saying it's not it's not sturdy or anything like that, but zippers have a tendency to just not be the best, most reliable things in the world sometimes. So hopefully with future iterations, Nike will definitely get better with this and make it more available to people with disabilities. Hopefully these are things that we see that are recommended by orthodontics or the so super cool again on Nike's part. So yeah, oh yeah, if you're wondering, this is a size 8 Zoom Soldier 8. So like I said, I picked these up for somebody who is very near and dear to me, and hopefully they will get a lot of good use out of this. So again, this is Juan, editor at kicksonfire.com, and you just saw the Nike Zoom Soldier 8 with FlyEase. Thanks for watching.